This is all new at 5. The National Park Service is now working to preserve two Atlanta homes where an influential black family once lived. Now, this is all part of a bigger effort to put the spotlight on African-American civil rights history across the country.
Super cool story. Joe Henke stopped by the Vine City Homes to learn more about their significance.
The two homes sit side by side here in Atlanta's Vine City neighborhood. One was the home of George Alexander Towns. The one next to it, his daughter's home, Grace Towns Hamilton. Both played important roles in Atlanta's history.
The homes, built in 1910 and 1956, need plenty of TLC. This is where Grace Towns Hamilton lived. She was the executive director of the Atlanta Urban League and the first African-American woman elected to the Georgia House of Representatives. Her father's home, where she grew up, is next door. George Alexander Towns built the home. He co-founded the Niagara Movement, a black civil rights organization, and he was an early member of the Atlanta branch of the NAACP. He was also an educator, author, and community activist. George Towns is part of Atlanta's civil rights story predating the well-known civil rights leaders of the 50s and 60s, says Karshik Sims Alvarado.
Civil rights movement had long been in play for more than 100 years, beginning with the Reconstruction movement, when we began to look at the organized efforts of African Americans to secure the passing of civil rights legislation.
Now, in the shadows of a new Atlanta, the Towns family history will be restored and preserved using $1 million in funding from the National Park Service. Invest Atlanta owns the homes, and Sims Alvarado, who is the founder of Preserve Black Atlanta, is overseeing the work.
It's going to take about 2 years to restore the property. That's if all goes well.
She hopes the homes can serve two purposes.
For these homes to be recognized as tangible physical reminders of African-American achievement.
And become a community resource to educate Atlantans on their city's history, perhaps once forgotten. In Atlanta, I'm Joe Henke, 11 Alive News.